Good morning, guys. We're in a hurry to try to eat. For I can hurry up and get dressed for my appointment with Ben Lista. So the hubby made me some Kaneka sausages. If you're from the South, you know what they are. And I did an egg scramble. I'll show you having right now. And some infused water. Or no, I didn't graduate in 2013. LOL, Easter's Cup. We forgot about a home visit that had to come from Easter's Home Health. And she was ringing the doorbell at 8:30. Completely forgot. So we've been like scrambling this morning so we could try to be at the appointment by 11. So I'll come back in a little bit. Hey guys, so I just got home from my Ben Lista infusion. I'm super tired and drained. I'm trying to fix me something to eat. And I need to take my pain medicine. Just really short of breath. Today was actually like I was literally done within an hour and 10 minutes. That never happens. They weren't busy, so I was thankful for that. So I'm after I eat, just gonna lay it down because I still have like that Benadryl. I dozed off a little bit, but the nurse kept talking to me. I'm thinking to myself, why would you talk when you know Benadryl knocks people out? So, excuse me, I was fighting to sleep to like engage her in her conversation. So, yeah. My stomach feels really queasy, even though they gave me Zofran. So that's why I was like, well, let me eat something. And hopefully, once I wake back up, I will feel better. But I just want to give you guys an update. Hey guys, I'm just laying here in the bed. I did take about 45 minutes to an hour nap. I'm feeling just drained, still kind of winded. I put an Instagram pic up while I was at Infusion. I'm down 7 pounds more, so it's 11 pounds total. I'm so super excited. It's not been easy when you're like laid up in the bed from that procedure, but I've been trying to do the best that I can. And you guys know I've already said I haven't done it 100% because sometimes you just can't, do it, and you have to do what you have to do. So I'm excited about that. So I'm just laying here. I was frustrated earlier when I got done with my infusion because my check from my Social Security was coming in, and normally it's there by midnight, and it wasn't. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it'll just be in there in the morning. So when I got up this morning, it wasn't in there, and I was like, well, that's really strange. But then I had to go, to Infusion, so I was just like, I'll call them or whatever, because my husband went by the bank anyway, because it's we pay our bills, and stuff like that. So he did whatever he had to do with with the money that he had. And I always just pay my car note out of my money. And I put like an extra amount towards the principal payments that we make. So I called the bank. And then there's this automated message to say there's a glitch in the system where people that were supposed to get their direct deposit, we don't know when the problem will be fixed. So I was like, ask for a live person. And I'm like, well, what's the deal? And she was like, well, there's a glitch. Something didn't update, so people's stuff didn't post. So we don't know what time it's going to post. And I was like, but I use a credit union. So I'm like, my thing shows a pending deposit 3 days before my deposit is supposed to hit to let me know. And now you're telling me the day that it's supposed to get here is a glitch in the system. And I was like, so if I really needed my money right now, then I'm just screwed. Well, we apologize for any inconvenience. And I was like, I bet you do. So finally, I just looked at my account and it's there. But it's like, that's ridiculous. Like, What if it was like a dire situation that if I need the money to go pay a bill, or I needed gas, or like what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be sitting there with no gas, or if your child needed, so you needed something to eat, you couldn't have it. I was like, man, these banks are a freaking trip. It doesn't make any sense for a system not to be upgraded when you do nightly maintenance. At midnight, probably, I'm sorry, about 12:30 every night they do maintenance. So the system is down after that time all the way up until like 5 in the morning. And you're telling me that you guys couldn't catch that in that time frame when you do it every single night? But I'm calm now. It just like, don't mess with my money. That's like a pet peeve. Don't mess with my husband, my children, or my money and my food, and we good. So yeah. So I got a lot of things that I need to try to do online, but I'm just so out of breath. I'm going to just bring my laptop in the bedroom and try to work on a couple of things here in the bed. I'm not going to push myself. I can't right now. My husband is at track. Track is from 3 to 5, track practice. And then he is over like a part of the youth ministry with the younger boys. So church starts at 7, and he has to pick up pizzas tonight. They do, I guess, pizzas every so often or something. So I asked him, was he going straight there? And he said he probably would just go straight, to church from track, just depending how soon he gets, finished or whatever, because he has to set up everything. But other than that, I haven't done anything. I'm going to get my laptop and see if I can get these videos off of my phone onto my laptop, and maybe I can edit through iMovie, Movie Maker. I'm like so over it. Like, I've already lost the footage from cooking. I have only a couple of things left because I was like, I'm just going to delete it and not worry about it. But now every time I've deleted stuff off my phone, I've deleted apps, iMovie keeps freezing. It doesn't need updated, and I don't know why. So therefore, I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? I have all this footage and I can't even put my movies out. So that's like really bothering me. That I'm recording on my phone, but nothing's ever going to be coming through. So I'm going to try to see if I can figure out, with the USB to get this stuff off of the phone and onto my laptop, because I don't know what else to do at this point, because I'm really, really frustrated. But I can only do what I can do. So, but I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I had to think about what the day was. And that's pretty much it for today. I'm not going to be doing anything. I want to make this strawberry jam. Super simple recipe with, I think, strawberries and honey. So I can have my own jam, because my husband has strawberry jelly. Of course, it's not, healthy. So I'm going to make my own jam. I have the stuff for my ice cream. The only thing I need is like a loaf pan that can go in the freezer. And so that's my dilemma right now. I have a metal bowl, and I may use that. Because you can't put the glass bowls, in the freezer. So I gotta figure something out, because I really want that ice cream, but it'll get done when it gets done. So, alright, I'll come back a little later, guys. Hey guys, I just wanted to come and say good night. I'm in a lot of pain. I kind of overdid it. I got up and made sure I got something to eat, and Easter got something to eat. I was trying to straighten up some more stuff for the cleaning people tomorrow. I know I gotta learn to just freaking let them do the job, but we were trying to get all the linen finished washing and drying, so we could just kind of throw it in the room and on the bed, and they'll make the bed up. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have stressed about it, because we have other sheets that we could have just put in there, We have other comforters, but they needed to be done, so we might as well just knock it out. So my husband had put on the first guest bedroom where our grandson was at, and then I put on the other ones from the green room. So I've been trying to work on some track stuff. I had to clear up the table with all my DIY projects, which was a lot of stuff. I took the leaf out of the table so I could start working on my tablescape. And that's just so it's out of the way, because that stuff was sitting on the table for that purpose. So at least I'm getting started with it and it's not clutter. So I thought they were coming between 11 and 12. I think she emailed and said between 12 and 1, but she always comes earlier. So I'm gonna just try and hopefully I get some rest and I can get up a little, early in the morning to try to finish some dishes, because I'm not doing them. I'm just being real. I washed a couple things of dishes, and I'm not. I know my husband is super tired, so it'll get done in the morning. So it's just one of those nights that it's just not gonna get done. We don't like leaving the dishes in the sink, but tonight's gonna be one of those nights. So I'm about to take my medication. I've been doing so much I didn't realize the time that it was after 10 o'clock. So I really got to get, my CellCept and everything on board, and my pain meds. I don't know. My feet look a little swollen. It's probably because I've been up trying to do stuff. And my chest and my breathing still is kind of like bothersome. So I finally got the videos uploaded. One went live earlier. And then I have one scheduled for, I think, tomorrow. Tomorrow or Friday. So I went to iCloud on my laptop thinking, okay, well, all my stuff is on the cloud, so I can delete it off my phone. As soon as I delete it off my phone, it's not on the cloud anymore. So, like, lots of photos that meant a lot we don't have anymore. So I don't know if someone knows about iCloud and how to retrieve stuff. It says you have 40 days before it's permanently, deleted or whatever, but it wouldn't let me retrieve the images. Like when our grandkids were here, we had photos of them from like when we went to the museum, and it's all gone. So I don't know what else to do, guys. But it is what it is. I'm tired of stressing about it. I just figure, I guess, my videos have to be a certain amount long for iMovies to work or something. I have no clue. I'm just over it and frustrated at this point. So I know I sent his daughter some photos when we were at the museum, so hopefully she can just send them back to me. That way I can go get them printed. But yeah, I just assumed that's what iCloud was for, is that even if stuff is off of your phone, that you would still have your images on the cloud. So why this didn't work this time around is really beyond me. So I'm looking. I have a couple pictures still that showed up, but out of 500 pictures, I have 62. So I'm just not happy, guys, at all when it comes to that. I guess that's a learning curve, but it's like you can't get your stuff. I couldn't get it off of my I could not get my iPhone to put stuff on my computer it kept saying I couldn't, that the drop files were, locked and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, I don't know. It is what it is at this point. Um, and I was Googling, like, hey, how do I transfer my files? And it made it seem like it was easy, but the stuff that you try to transfer was on the cloud, and you would have to go to the cloud to download it to the computer, and I was like, too much work. But hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I am about to just lay it down. Be blessed. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday. The day after my enlisted treatment. It's been a struggle through the night. I just don't feel good. So I'm up trying to get some breakfast and to finish up some dishes that need to be done before the cleaning people get here. And I'm pretty much just going to lay around all day. I wanted to get out maybe, but I don't feel good. After the infusion, I'm always, tired. Have nausea sometimes. I normally have to take a second dose of Benadryl before I go to bed. My stomach was just really upset yesterday. Like, I just don't feel good. So I'm listening to my body, and I'm going to take it easy. The hubby is going to take Easter to school, which they are running late. But I know he was so tired yesterday. Because pretty much he was going from the time we got up to last night at probably almost 9-10 o'clock. So I know he's tired. So yeah, I'm just doing that. But I wanted to come on to let you guys know I'll vlog probably for the rest of the day if anything happens. But I'm going to be taking a break from social media and from like filming with my YouTube, just to regroup, do some fasting and praying, and just kind of like the new directions, for the channel, and to really focus on my goals for 2018. I won't be gone long. I mean, I'll probably take a week, to 2, just depending on what I hear from God. So, in that time frame, I will, like when I go for like my echocardiogram and all of that stuff, I will try to vlog it. And if I'm not back before my other doctor's appointments, I'll vlog those. So at least when I do come back, you'll still have that footage. So I hope everyone understands. But if you need to get in contact with me, or you have questions or just chit chat, you can always email me. My email is smilesbehindlupus, all one word, at hotmail.com, which I'll put it across the screen as well as in the description box. So, with that being said, let me get this breakfast going, and I'll come back with you guys in a little bit. I'm making sweet potato pancakes this morning. I didn't want to use the griddle. It's a lot of oil. It's olive oil, so it'll be fine. Here's the other batter. It's just, I have 4 really small sweet potatoes, and you put 2 eggs with some cinnamon, nutmeg, or whatever your spices are desired. Can't wait to dig in. Hey guys, so I've been pretty busy all day. The cleaning people came, did a good job. I've literally been in the office since I came on this morning for breakfast. Trying to sort through all this paperwork, apply for some grants and stuff for the track club. The hubby, he left this morning. He took Easter to school. He went to Sam's Club. He came home just for like a few minutes to eat. Then he had to go back to her school because we're still training our friend to change her and stuff like that. And as soon as he left, because she goes to lunch between 12:45 and 1:30. So by the time he got done, he had to go straight to track practice. So I know it's going to take some adjustment to get back in the swing of things. So I'm tired. I have not laid down. I have not taken my pain meds today because the cleaning people got here, I think about 12:30, and they left at about 2 o'clock, I think. I can't remember, to be honest, but girl is drained. I'm ready to lay down, but I have to wait to get Easter off the bus. And her paper says she gets off the bus at, I think 4:05, but I think it's 4:45. So I'm going to call my husband real quick to find out what time she gets off the bus, because I really wanted to lay down. I'm having a lot of pelvic pain on the right side, and I don't know why. On top of my breathing and my heart rate today.
Your call has been forwarded.
I guess practice is in full effect. He'll call me back. Yeah, I'm sorry, reading the email. So yeah, I just want to make sure, like, I'm just stay up. I just made some strawberry ice cream that's a paleo approved. It's fresh strawberries. You do the coconut milk that's in the can. You refrigerate the coconut milk, which mine has been there for a couple days, so it forms a cream on top. So you scoop the cream and then you pour the liquid and you put your strawberries and then honey. And you blend it and freeze it. And then you have to stir it every 30 minutes. So I have the timer set to remind myself to stir it, because it'll, freeze within an hour. So I'm excited to try that. Hopefully it's really good, because I've been craving like just something sweet other than, I know the strawberries are fruit, but I just want something different. I don't know, has anyone ever felt, I always have this issue where when I'm breathing in, it smells like ammonia. And when I did my research, they always say that's your kidneys or something else, maybe your liver. And for the longest, like for a year, I was getting that. Was I still on my oxygen? I think I was still on oxygen. But they checked my like ammonia levels and stuff like that, and they said it was fine. But now it's like coming back more frequently. And it drives me crazy. So I'll be right back. Sorry, I just checked my oxygen, so it was a little low. Like, I can notice by the time I get to 95 that my oxygen is, there's an issue. And my heart rate's been high. It's been as high as like 140 today. So it's just a real struggle right now. Like I said, that's all I've been doing. I'm going to try to get as much of this done as possible. I've got to get stuff out to the board to proof for people that are applying for like financial assistance. So we have an application process that they have to fill out. There's a lot of stuff that I got to get done. Hence why I need to take a break from everything and regroup. So I hope everyone understands why I'm doing, taking a break, because I feel like YouTube, it gets to be time consuming. And I got, after last night, I was so frustrated with the whole videos, losing stuff, on the iCloud. I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't even be stressing about stuff like this. Like, not for real. And that's not going to help, my lupus, me being stressed out. But it's like when you work hard to try to have content and then you can't utilize it because of something. But that's when I was like, okay, it's time to regroup. You need to take a break from everything. Focus, pray, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm working with a company that can assist me with my out-of-pocket. And as soon as I hear back from them, I can give you guys the information. So that way, if you guys need help paying for, if you have systemic lupus, erythematosus, I can never say it. There's funding set aside to help those that need, help. And let me see if any other autoimmune is on there real quick while I have it up. Because there's only certain things that they'll pay for, so they'll help you with your prescription coverage for like your CellCep and stuff like that. So they'll pay for that, and they'll also help you with out-of-pocket expenses. So it's an easy process, and all I did was do a quick little thing online, and it said I was approved, but they said I would get a letter in 2 to 3 days on like the requirements or how much I'm approved for. I'm trying to see. Pulmonary fibrosis is on there. I was trying to see if myasthenia gravis, but it's not. But there's a list because this is the open funds. Closed funds. I'm trying to see if some, because they said they only, it's based on funding. No, it wasn't on there even beforehand. So yeah, as soon as I get, the information back, I can give you guys the information and the link, because if anyone needs help having to come out of pocket, that would be awesome, because like I said, my bill is $1,600 a month, to get my Benlysta every month. My CellCep, I really don't need help with, because with my Medicare, I get assistance through my prescription plan. Just so much stuff I got on my desk, y'all. It's ridiculous. I've got a will that was drawn up by my attorney that I need to go get witnessed or whatever, and I have not done it. I'm just like whatever at this point. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm rambling. So I'm gonna get back to doing this paperwork, waiting on Easter, and hopefully she'll be here soon, because I really need to take my pain medicine or muscle relaxer and, lay it down, because I feel like crud right now. I don't know how else to explain it, but I just don't feel good. So yeah, I'll see you guys maybe a little bit later on. I'll try to show you the ice cream when it's done. So you guys can see, and I'll tell you what it tastes like. Hey guys, so sorry, I laid down for like 15 minutes. I fell asleep. My husband came home, and I'm back awake. I'm in so much pain. I have chills. My throat is starting to be sore. I don't know what's going on. I don't have a fever. So I'm about to get up in a few minutes to take out some stuff to cook. I want to do fish, and found a recipe for bacon wrapped avocados. So I'm going to do that. And some spinach. And then I'll probably just go to bed early tonight. So I am searing some white fish right here, and I've got some spinach sauteing in this pan with some bacon and garlic. I added some of my salsa that I made, the homemade salsa, to the top of the fish, and it is done. That is done. Now it's time for me to lay it down to eat. Here is my ice cream. I didn't have a lot on the plate because some of it is still not all the way frozen. So it is pretty yummy, y'all. I'll leave the link in the description box from the Pinterest recipe. Easter has hers, and she is eating hers, right? Is it good?
Yeah.
So Easter likes it too. Guys, I am signing off. Sorry. About to just unwind and look at some catalogs and work on my project binder. The next big project that I told my husband that I want to tackle is our bedroom, to give it that, you know, relaxation, our sanctuary, because we haven't, you know, done anything besides I picked out the colors that I wanted, and that was it. So that's what I'm going to work on for a little bit. I did my devotionals and everything for the day. Probably read a little bit more before I go to bed, but it's just time to now unwind. So guys, I will see you in a couple weeks, so be blessed. But like I said, if you need to contact me with any questions, I do check my email, and I'll make sure that email is in the description box. Be blessed.